Jesus, who's your daddy? Say who's your daddy? Say
Here we are. This is episode 1 of Jesus, Who's Your Daddy, with the very first cast ever right here at 1173 Dundas. All right, episode 1. Exterior, Napanee Fairgrounds. Applause as radio DJ taps the mic, which squeals, quickly hushing the audience.
Good afternoon, Greater Napanee! Welcome to the 1999 Not Short on Talent Show, presented by your favorite local radio station, WWJD. Let's take a moment to consider, what would Jesus do if he was here today? What kind of miracle would that woolly-chested woodworker wow us with if he was here with us today?
He is here with us.
What's that now? Now that, Greater Napanee, is someone with a spirit flowing and glowing through him. That's right, he is here with us today, and what a show we're all in for. I hope you got your popcorn, sponsored by Smythe & Sons Optometry, but you don't have to see to believe in the awesome talent Greater Napanee has to offer. Our judges panel today includes Jonah Smythe, one of the 3 sons from the Smythe & Sons Optometry. Nice to see you. Our second judge is none other than WWJD's own interim director, Emma Lou, and of course, Reno Ferrari of the Ferrari Family Dealership. Just a reminder that the winner of the WWJD 1999 Not Short on Talent show will win a brand new 1999 Kia Rio from the Ferrari Family Dealership. The Kia Rio is metallic gray, features a 5-door hatchback and front-wheel drive.
Oh!
And the winner of the WWJD 1999 Not Short on Talent show will also win their own weekly radio hour on WWJD. Let's warmly welcome our first young man, Ronald, not McDonald, Martinez. Ronald will be performing a routine he calls Not Short Where It Counts, a Harlem Globetrotters tribute.
Basketball dribbling and footsteps crescendo, then fade as we transition to a conversation happening backstage. Rebecca and Japheth, decked out in denim reminiscent of the infamous Britney Spears-Justin Timberlake couple outfit, face off doing a vocal exercise backstage.
La 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 la.
Seesaw, seesaw, soo.
Japheth, today our life is about to change.
If we win.
When we win.
When we win, we'll have a weekly hour on the radio.
Leading to fame.
And also bringing non-believers to know Jesus.
And share a Kia Rio.
But if we don't win, I mean that there's a real chance that we won't win, and I want us to be honest with each other about what we're going to do if that happens.
When we win, we stay right here in Greater Napanee because that's a sign from God. And if we don't win, then that's a sign too. We retire our mission of music and go back to work at Saddles and Spurs Fried Chicken.
I can't. I seriously can't, Rebecca. Look at me. Look at this face. This is a face of someone serving jalapeno-infused chicken wings? Or is this the face of someone destined for radio?
Audience applause interruption. And give it up one more time for Ronald Martinez and his Not Short Where It Counts routine. Have you ever seen someone palm balls like that? Like catcher mitts or suction cups. Shloop! Impressive! Next up, the sweetly tragic harmonics of R&J. No, not the Bard star-crossed lovers. It's Napanee's own Rebecca and Japheth.
Here we go.
Giddy up and let God.
Hold on, there seems to be a commotion at the judges' table. Emma Lou is, well, she's run plumb past the popcorn machine and is headed to the parking lot.
Huh?
Reno Ferrari is close on her heels and looks to be gaining. Jonah Smythe hasn't left the judges' table, but hold on, he's writing something. Can I get a volunteer to run me up that note? Oh, thank you. Paper's unfolding. Folks, I'm sorry to announce that Emily's parents have been pronounced lost at sea. Sweet Lord Jesus, please watch over them. In light of this news, in light of this news, we're going to cancel the remainder of today's entertainment. At times like this, the team at WWJD in Greater Napanee reminds us that there's nothing we can do but bow our heads and pray. Interior audio title slam day, the equivalent of a visual title slam in television. The series title is sung harmoniously, angelically, but with enough sass to perk up the pointy ears of demons, too. Ooh, so many runs. It's so good, we want to hear it again. Sorry, you'll have to wait until the next episode. Jesus, who's your daddy? Interior saddles and spurs fried chicken day, drive-through microphone cackles.
Saddles and spurs, how can I put some giddy up in your grill?
Japheth, it's me, Rebecca.
Rebecca? We talked about this, okay? There's nothing to say. We got a non-sign from God.
Just because we didn't win doesn't mean we didn't win that talent contest.
You're talking in weird riddles again. Look, I have to work, okay? There's a lineup behind your car. Do you want some chicken, or are you just here to remind me of my failures?
How long did Jacob wait for Leah to become his wife?
Bible trivia? You'll have to up your game. Easy, 7 years.
How much longer did Jacob put up with Leah and wait to get the wife he really wanted?
He waited another 7 years in order to marry Leah's beautiful younger sister, Rachel.
So? What do you think the Bible is trying to tell us with that story?
Use Match.com? It's faster. I mean, I don't know. Am I the sister wife or am I the polygamist in the riddle?
He works in mysterious ways, right? Just because we put a due date on a miracle doesn't mean God's gonna deliver on time. He's not Domino's.
Fine, he's not Domino's. He makes people wait for...
The really good stuff. The good stuff worth waiting for.
Honk, honk.
Come on, asshole, order your drumsticks and move it.
Are you gonna order something?
My usual? But hold the...
Ring of fire sauce, I know.
It's my... Hi, Mom. Yes, I'm at... Well, if I hold up the phone to the speaker, he'll be able to hear you. Hold on, 1 sec.
I got you to a gig! This could be huge. Lots of important people are gonna be there. The Ferraris, the Birds.
I told you, Japheth. We just had to be patient. What is it, Mom?
I booked you.
Yes?
As the headlining act.
Yes?
At the funeral of Emily Burr's parents.
Oh,
yeah.
wow, that's great. Really great.
Honk, honk.
Order your drumsticks and fucking move it.
Oh, gotta go, Mom. Thanks for the gig.
Exterior city street day, light traffic sounds, and bird song. Sniffling as Emmalou, heiress to WWJD Radio Station, stands on the sidewalk outside of Weenus and Ware law firm.
Come on now, Emily. You pull up your lady pants right now and stop sniffling. Do what Mama and Big Daddy would have wanted you to. Just march into this law firm and sign those papers. It's been a month. You can do this.
Bells ring as Emmalou opens the front door and walks inside. Interior, Weenus and Ware law firm. A phone rings.
Weenus and Weenus Ware? Have you had a slip and fall or accident? No? Please hold.
High heels click against a groaning and aged wood floor.
Emmalou, what a blessing to see you. Mr. Weenus is expecting you. You can go right in.
Thanks, Betty. It's good to see you, too. Will you be coming tomorrow night?
Yes, and I'll bring my date night bars for the gathering in the hall afterwards.
Fax machine rings and then starts printing.
I'm so sorry. Excuse me. It's like Grand Central Station in here today.
The sound of the phone call diminishes as Emmalou steps into Stanford Weenus's office and clicks the door closed behind her.
Interior Stanford Weenus's office. Scat, jazz, beeps, bops, and schwada-doo drops, or dops, as Stanford Weenus spins around in a squeaky chair.
Emmalou, beep, boppa, scattly, boppa, doo. It's good to see you. After a month, I didn't know if we'd ever get these papers signed. You needed time, totally understand that. To think it was their first vacation in years. Years! And to be swallowed up, gone, poof, vanished. It's so strange, so sad.
Stanford opens a filing cabinet and rifles through legal folders.
I just had your file now. Where did I... Oh, it's on the desk. Here it is. Don't mind the coffee rings. Okay, do you have a pen?
Let me...
I've got one. Well, it's a pencil, but just press nice and hard. This first document is acknowledging and accepting that you are now the sole owner of WWJD Radio Station, and as such and so forth, take on all legal and fiscal responsibility for the company, yada yada. If there's debt, it's now yours. And if there's piles of money stashed in the walls, it's now yours. That was a joke. Look, I doubt there is, but if there was, it would be yours, Emma Lou.
I'm not doing this for the money.
Or the debt, if there is any.
I need to stop pretending they're going to show up one day and everything will be back to normal. Everyone at the radio station is looking to me.
To be a leader, the new boss, yes!
And there's so much to learn. Big Daddy always managed the jockey shows and Mama managed...
The money, the hiring and firing, the Ferrari.
Oh, Mom and Big Daddy were practical. They drove a Chrysler 300.
Eggplant purple, oh, I remember it.
It's really falling apart at the radio station. I need
Declare their death by signing here and here. Your daddy's boots and your mama's chunky platforms were big, but Emma Lou, you can fill them. Oh, I've known you since you were a bean sprout. Is it going to be hard to take charge of WWJD Radio Station? Yes, ma'am. Is it going to pull your stomach into knots to stand in front of your family and friends at the funeral tomorrow and finally lay them to rest? Absolutely. But there's a giant of a person in you, Emma Lou, and I just know you're going to do great things. And our whole town of Greater Napanee and the Land O'Lakes region is going to be living good Christian lives because of you and the good work of WWJD.
Thank you, Mr. Weenus.
Now just one more signature to cancel the missing persons form for the police and we're done. Congratulations, Emma Lou. You are now the proud owner of WWJD in Greater Napanee.
Interior funeral chapel. Japheth and Rebecca harmoniously sing Nearer My God to Thee. They embellish the traditional song with many, many runs. Emma Lou Byrne stands in the receiving line next to her WWJD co-workers and friends, Suwarna, Jill of all titles, voice of reason, and Carrington, chameleon fashionista, office secretary. I'm so sorry for your loss, Emma Lou. It's just heartbreaking.
Thank you so much for coming. Big Daddy always said you made the very best Christmas fruitcake. Don't be a stranger now.
You're holding up well, Emma Lou.
I'm not gonna fall apart at the seams, even if that's exactly what I feel like doing, Carrington. I can't. All these people came to honor Big Daddy and Mama, and
you're making them very proud right now, Emma Lou. They might be galloping across a field of poppies or wriggling their tadpole tails for the very first time right now. Do Christians believe in reincarnation?
I don't think so, Suwarna. We've got our fingers crossed for heaven.
Well, your parents are definitely sorry. Just kidding.
Your parents are definitely in the VIP line at the pearly gates, and St. Peter is probably looking at their names on his guest list right now.
Thank you, Carrington.
Speaking of VIP, I can smell Reno Ferrari's cologne. It's like a wall of Italian marble pushing air out of the room.
I wouldn't mind his Italian marble pushing me up. What? Come on, you two. Reno Ferrari is the handsomest man in the Greater Napanee. He's incredibly rich, irresistibly swarthy, and he smells expensive.
So you like him?
We all like him, Carrington. You can play coy, but you didn't wear your vintage Gucci today by accident.
He would be acceptable date material.
Uh-huh. Finally, Carrington tells the truth.
The click of well-made Italian shoes approaches.
Suwarna, Carrington, good evening. You both look, lovely. Emma Lou, Bella, I'm so sorry for your loss. I still can't get over it. Lost in the Bermuda Triangle. My parents are beside themselves. They can't believe the way they found the yacht just floating there like nothing had happened. Except, well, I'm just so sorry, Emma Lou.
Thank you, Reno. It's good of you to come.
Of course. Our families have always been like family. And you know that the Ferraris, as Christians, have always been loyal investors, and it's never been more important than now to see a real, regular return on that investment, to honor your parents.
Of course, now that I'm taking on...
Everything. I've heard they're responsible for everything, and we've just had a concern that WWJD has been in dire straits and really needs to grab the new Gen Y audience if it... And you want to survive, and you want to survive and thrive. Our parents had a great arrangement. We put money into the radio station. We take money out of the radio station. Problem is, lately the money is going in, but none is coming out. I know. You didn't know. That's why I stopped by. You need a new sound, Emma Lou. Fix this.
click of Italian shoes walking away.
Ugh, why is he so damn sexy?
Even when he's mean.
Are we masochists?
Maybe, because I would definitely let him tie me up.
Or spank me?
Absolutely.
Guys, a little more help and a little less picture painting. Do you think the Ferraris and my parents
We're laundering money through a Christian radio station in buttfuck Nowhereville?
were having oh, sorry, I was gonna say the same thing. Money laundering. Seriously? Oh.
He's Italian, rich, bang me brawny, not relevant but worth mentioning, and kind of just threatened your life.
He said, and you want to survive and thrive.
But that's like a euphemism.
No, it's Italian.
What are we gonna do?
I do what he said. Find a new sound. Find an audience. Seriously, the hymns and chanting 24/7 is a little repetitive. Some new music wouldn't hurt.
Japheth and Rebecca start their next song. It's a cover of Hanson's Bop.
How does it start
So
again?
many relationships this life, only one will last. You'll go through all the pain and strife, then you'll turn your back and they're gone so fast. Oh yeah, and they're gone so fast. Yeah.
Oh,
So hold on to the ones you really care. In the end, they'll be the only ones there.
And when you get old, start losing your hair.
Can you tell me who will still care? Can you tell me who will still care?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. I can't hear myself think over that singing.
Emily, stop thinking and listen. That dolled up denim duo could be the answer to your prayer.
No. No one should wear that much denim. They sound great, but you're not suggesting that these two hillbillies be the face of WWJD.
We still haven't announced the winner for that Not Short on Talent show.
Well, that's because we never got to. Because my parents.
Emmalou, this might be your chance to step into those big shoes of your parents and make a bold decision. A decision that could save WWJD and your life.
Oh, stop being dramatic.
If you don't want to come back as a tadpole sooner than you may wish, I think you should strongly consider what I'm saying.
Yes, they're good, but we can't just say that they won the contest. They didn't even compete. They're ineligible.
Is that in the rules?
It's in all the rules of every game ever in the history of the world. If you don't compete, you don't win.
How many people competed?
Officially? Like, took the stage and performed?
Yeah.
One, that Harlem Globetrotter wannabe with the impressive ball handling and in between the legs work. What? What's impressive?
And how many people had entered the Not Short on Talent show?
2, the impressive hoop driver and these two.
They were supposed to perform. Wait, hoop driver. Are you just making up basketball innuendo now? And also, we only had 2 entries for our contest?
Reno Ferrari was not lying when he said WWJD is in trouble.
So if we can convince these two denim-clad angels to make a band with the dribbler...
I suppose that could work. No one gets their basketball shorts in a knot, and we get what we want.
What we need.
And you don't die.
I think Mama and Big Daddy must be looking out for us right now.
From their lily pad-filled pond in the sky.
They brought those 2 silky-throated singers into our life at a funeral. This must be God's plan. Who are they?
They entered the Not Short on Talent show as R&J, but I believe their Christian names are Rebecca and Japheth.
Rebecca and Japheth. You're gonna save our little radio station.
Bop, da down, do bop, dibby da ba do bop, dip bop ba do, yeah yeah, bop, dibby da.
Jesus, who's your daddy? Say who's your daddy? Say
Episode 2.
Jesus, who's your daddy?
Interior funeral chapel.
Bop, da ba do bop, dibby da ba do, bop, da ba do, yeah yeah.
Emily Burns is in a hushed huddle with her WWJD co-workers and friends Soana and Carrington.
Now's your chance, Emmylou. Go talk to them.
Oh yeah.
Serana, Emmylou, wait. Maybe they're not quite done.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, well, I think that's the end. Let's go!
Okay, not done.
Definitely not done.
Yeah.
Tentative and scattered applause begins slowly and then catches, erupting into an enthusiastic appreciation for the musicians, even at this somber event.
Are we sure?
Yes, most certainly. Now's our chance before they start singing in tongues again.
Oh, scatting.
Gross.
No, you're thinking of scatology. Totally.
Hi, I'm Emmylou.
Burns? Oh, we know. I'm Rebecca, and this is Japeth. We also go by RMJ.
And how did we end up with the pleasure of your musical stylings today?
My mom. Momager. Our momager? Momager.
Her mom.
Oh, it's all coming together now. Yes, your mom left us messages daily for months, letting us know how great you are and that you really should have your own show on WWJD.
Oh, thank goodness for moms.
We're so sorry about your mom.
And Dad. Both of them.
Thank you. I know it's weird to talk business at a funeral, but you two are fantastic. I mean, just really, really great. You really lifted my spirits.
That's not weird. We're just so happy to be here.
And sad.
Yes, and sad. I can't imagine if my parents were lost at sea.
I can.
Your mom a jerk?
Oh, that came out wrong. I love my mom, a jerk. Japheth and I are really trying to break out, but so far our bread and butter has been first communions.
And funerals.
And my mom does a great job getting us gigs. I mean, we're here, right?
But sometimes you dream of a bigger stage?
Yes, that's it. I hope that doesn't sound ungrateful.
My dear, the one thing I've learned when it comes to dreaming is that sometimes we need to get out of our own way. We just need to giddy up and let God. Yes, exactly that. Giddy up and let God do the heavy lifting. And that's where I come in.
Hi, I'm Swarma, Legal Affairs, HR Accounting, and Programming Director. Before our note, CEO puts her foot in her mouth with a God complex, I'm just gonna jump in here.
God complex?
Yes, you said let God do the heavy lifting, and that's where I come in.
Oh, not like...
Nisha said it's one of God's blunders, or is God one of man's blunders? But neither man, God, or a blunder be woman.
Okay.
As I was saying, I'm gonna jump in here. From a programming director's standpoint at WWJD, I think you two are fantastic. I mean, you could obviously sing, and you have a young, hip vibe.
Fashion is questionable. It is Serana. Nothing my wizardry couldn't make wondrous, though. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, as head of HR, we could get you on board swiftly. I assume your mom, Adjur, has a fax machine? We could send over a contract.
Yes!
Great! From an accounting perspective, this looks very attractive. A small increase in our monthly expenditures could result in the non-absenteeism of our CEO.
Are you talking about me getting murdered?
But from a legal POV, I'll be transparent that I have not applied to law school, but I have watched the firm many times.
She has a thing for Tom Cruise. Well, we both do.
Who doesn't, right? Am I right?
Do you think I'm talking about breaking the law?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how far you want it bent.
As far as you can without breaking it. Such a good movie.
What Serana is trying to say is that because we all appreciate Tom Cruise, and despite those twinning yet terrible denim jumpsuits you both have on, we want to offer you...
As winners of the 1999 WJD Not Short on Talent show...
your own weekly radio show.
What? Are you serious? But we didn't...
However, there are a few minor her legal knots. We need to slip free. Rebecca and Joseph, R&J, you had signed up for the WWJD Not Short on Talent show, but you didn't actually perform.
Due to the technicality of Emmylou's parents being lost at sea.
It would be unfair, unethical, and possibly illegal
Well, we're not really sure.
to offer you the prize when there was another entry in the talent show.
He was fantastic. Now, I'm not sure if you could see from the backstage, but his ball play was out of this.
This duet thing is cute, but to offer you the prize, we really need you to join up with the dribbler. You'll share the fame and the small town glory, the weekly radio show.
The metallic gray 5-door hatchback front-wheel drive Kia Rio?
We're not actually sure about that. We'll have to check in with the Ferraris.
I'll do it. I'll call Reno.
Of course you will.
Awfully eager to chat with my man who just put a target on my...
Company targets of growth and new audience segments. New, young, hip. How old are you two?
39.
Okay.
24.
39, 24.
Okay, like a math problem.
I'm sorry, this is a lot to take in. Are you saying that we could be the winners of the WWJD Not Short on Talent show?
Which you didn't perform at, but we technically saw you perform tonight.
But there is the small technicality of this other performer who technically did perform, so we need to stop being a duo.
And be a trio? With this person we don't even know?
Exactly! It's not breaking any laws.
That we know of.
It's just bending the rules a bit so they work for all of us. Maybe R&J's time has come to an end. Tragic, but maybe Trinity's time has just begun.
Ooh, that has a nice ring to it. Trinity.
This is so not what I thought would happen tonight. I mean, I always have hope that great things can happen, but it's just been hard to believe lately. And it's everything we've been dreaming about. The fame, the car.
Maybe the car.
The chance to perform and really spread the word about Jesus in a big way.
We do have several listeners.
And really need a lot more, quickly. That would be part of your job.
Noted. Audience engagement and growth in their contracts. Check.
But Japheth and I have always been a team, just the two of us. Can we think about it?
Of course. This is a big decision. Think about it. Quickly. Or God might just giddy up and make someone else's wishes come true.
Interior Rebecca's car, wheels squishing gravel as it rolls to a stop. Rebecca turns off the ignition.
I love this spot. From up here, we can see all of Greater Napanee. Look at all those little houses filled with 15,400 people. It's our own little slice of heaven.
Or how? What? Seriously, it depends on who you ask.
Greater Napanee was the home of Sir John A. Macdonald, Canada's first Prime Minister. The silent film star Harry Ham was also born right here in Napanee, not to be confused with Harry Hamlin. And Leslie Thompson, women's rowing Olympic gold medalist, it's also the hometown of Avril Lavigne. But her debut album and Skater Boy don't come out until 2002, so at this point it's irrelevant.
I was following you until you started speaking in tongues again. Right at the end there, something about the future?
What I'm saying is that it's possible for big dreams to start right here in Greater Napanee. What are you thinking?
Are you a witch?
What? That's what you're thinking?
Well, you just prophesied something about Avril Lavigne in a debut album 3 years from now. Isn't that the girl who hangs out with all the skaters?
Yes.
She gets a record deal?
It's just what the voices told me.
Okay, and when you came to Saddles and Spurs drive-thru last week when I was working...
And you yelled at me for holding up the line.
You were holding up the line, and you said, just because we didn't win doesn't mean we didn't win that talent contest. So, are you a witch?
You're an idiot.
I'd given up, Rebecca. I had wrapped my musical dreams in a box with packing tape, duct tape, and all kinds of...
I get it.
And put that box of dreams high on the shelf. I was done. I thought it would just gather dust and I would serve jalapeno and bruised chicken wings for the rest of my sad little life.
And now?
And now I'm wondering if I should get out of my stepladder and my scissors and unpack that box.
You are a meandering storyteller, but I'm with ya.
I'm a little scared.
Me too. Japheth, you are my best friend, my partner in prayer, the Millie to my Vanilli. I'm worried too. What if we meet this Ronald person and we don't like him?
What if he can't sing?
I'm pretty sure he can sing. He dribbled a basketball for the talent.
Exactly. How can that be a part of what we do?
I don't know. But you and I have been spinning our wheels for years, trying desperately to be seen, be noticed. Our music and acting careers have really stalled.
But we were so good in our scene study last week.
I know that! And you know that, but what happens in my basement will not win us a Gemini or a Juno if no one is there to witness it but us. This just might be our big chance. And look at how it's all come together. A weekly radio show on WWJD means people could hear our music and we could share our love for Jesus.
Amen. You better preach. But what if
we don't? We already know that sad story, and it has me living with my mom and you covered in Ring of Fire wing sauce for the rest of our lives. This Ronald guy is supposed to be a great drooler.
Dribbler.
He's got other man skills too. We have to giddy up and let God make the path where we can't see it. If God wants us to be a throuple, then who are we to question it? It's got to be God's plan.
Jesus, who's your daddy? Say who's your daddy? Say